Those of you that love me, do not be disappointed in me about what I'm about to say. I woke up today feeling like I need to take my channel back. This is my channel. This is the channel that I started. This is mine for a reason, and I need to be in charge of it. I am so tired of people attacking me and telling me how I need to be doing things and how I could be doing it better and why I suck and why people hate me and why I'm a horrible person. You know what? I would love to see you try to get a YouTube channel and talk to anybody in the entire world possibly about your deepest, hardest, most difficult things that you've ever been through in your life. So as soon as you've done that and been in my exact shoes, then you can judge me. Until then, keep your judgments to yourself, move along, and try and figure out what it is in your life that's making you so closed-minded and so judgmental to these innocent people on the internet that are just trying to have a better life for themselves. So as soon as you've done that, then you can come and talk to me. Let's get into the video. Welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi! I have a lot to talk to you about today. I've been thinking about this a lot. I know this is what I need to do right now, so let's get into this video. Okay, so I would like to clear up some confusions, I guess I'll say, that a lot of you guys have for me. Now, some of these confusions are completely like half the concerns are coming from a place of love and just general curiosity. You don't know a lot about me, you haven't been following me for a while. And then the other half of it comes from people who are extremely judgmental and closed-minded. And I just would like to say that if you're either one of those people, stick around and maybe you'll learn something about me that will help you. So let's start with the ones that don't really bother me very much. Okay, number one, how old am I? Everybody asks me how old I am. Everybody thinks I'm anywhere from, I've gotten as low as 12 years old to 19 years old. That's it. That's all people think I am, which I guess I should take as a compliment, and I do. Let's be real. I'm actually 32 years old. I'll be 33 in October. Number two, am I married? Yes, I'm married. I do not wear my wedding ring because I lost a lot of weight a couple of years ago, and my wedding band, I lost it. It fell off and I lost it somewhere. And then my wedding ring, like my engagement ring, the one with the diamonds on it, doesn't fit me anymore, so I don't wear it. Now I have some smaller sized fake diamond rings that I wear if I remember, but I just never remember, and so that's why I hardly ever wear a wedding ring. But I am married and I love my husband very much, which brings me to number three. Why do you and Danny not sleep together? Danny and I have separate bedrooms, and we've had separate bedrooms for pretty much our whole marriage. We kind of figured out pretty quick that we don't do well sleeping in the same bed for so many reasons. Number one is our schedule. I am a night owl. I've been a night owl since I was a baby. I have really hard time sleeping at night, and that keeps him up at night, and he has to sleep at night because he's a normal human being who does a normal job. I can have a night schedule because this is my job, and I can film and record and do whatever I want whenever I want. But he has a normal job like 90% of the human beings out there, and so he has to sleep at night, and I just don't sleep well. Number two, our bed is not big enough to fit the both of us. We have a queen size bed. Both ends of the bed have a little board on it, and so he's way too tall. He's 6'5", and I'm way too wide, and it's a queen size, so his feet don't fit. So in order for him to fit in the bed, he would have to turn like diagonally, which would leave me like in a ball in the corner. So that doesn't work either. The third reason is the temperature of our bedroom. I need the bedroom to be around 90 to 95 degrees always, because I'm always cold when I lay down. It's part of the health problems that I have. I can't help it. When I'm laying down, I get freezing cold and I have to have the room really hot. He's the opposite. He likes to sleep in the cool. So that's the other reason. The fourth reason is stupid, but to me it means something. The fourth reason is that he has these gasages problems that he just lets rip all night long, and I never get a warning even, and they are so rancid and so thick that it will linger for hours, and I'll just be gagging the whole night long. Like, it is so bad. I'm not even joking with you right now. It is so bad. So those are the reasons we don't sleep together. Let's move on to the next confusion. Do we have any kids? And if not, why? We do not have kids. We do have birds. Actually, right now we only have one bird. Our other bird, our little baby girl, died. And that's why a lot of people get confused, because I titled that video that our baby girl died, and I talk about my baby girl dying all the time. That's because my bird is my baby girl. All my birds are my babies, and my very first bird, my baby girl Buddy, she died very recently, and it was hard for us, and we can't have children right now, and we most likely cannot ever have children because of the things that I've done to destroy my body, and because I'm not healthy enough to take care of a child. So even if we were to adopt, I'm just not healthy enough for it, but maybe in the future. But for now, we don't have kids, and we are proud pet parents, and we always will be. So you can make fun of me for that if you want, but don't, because you never know what someone's going through, and you never know why pets mean so much to a person. So basically, you just should never judge somebody that harshly. Let's move on to the more judgmental ones. The next confusion is that people attack me a lot and tell me that I need to get professional help to get better for my eating disorder and depression, anxiety, and all that. I put this on the list because this is a confusion that people think that I have never gotten help in my whole life. And that's how people treat me. They'll get mad at me for it. They'll say, this is so irresponsible of you to come on here and try and help other people when you have never even gotten your help yourself. I have been in therapy since I was 13 years old, on and off. I'm 32 years old. Almost 20 years I've been in therapy on and off. I've gone through tons of therapy. The only treatment I've never done is actually stayed inpatient at a treatment center. But I've been to plenty of outpatient treatment. I've been to meetings. I've been to all kinds of things. And I've been to therapy since I was 13 years old as well. And so I've learned a lot of things. And those are the things that I try and share with people. And that brings me to the next comment that I've been getting lately, and I don't know why, is people are freaking out on me and telling me that I'm not certified to help people with a mental disorder. What makes you certified? Why are you even doing this? You shouldn't be able to do this. Like, you're still sick yourself and you're not certified. I never claimed to be certified. In fact, I always try and put it in there somewhere, especially when I'm talking about eating disorder related stuff, that I am not a doctor. I am not a therapist. I'm not certified. Do I need to say the word certified? Maybe I will, because maybe that's what's needed for this. I don't know. So to clear that up, no, you're right, I'm not certified, but I never claimed to be. This is my journey of me taking myself with you guys for the ride, along with my recovery for my eating disorder, and along the way, I'm helping other people by making them not feel alone, so they don't feel stupid, they don't feel scared, they don't feel like they have to hide their eating disorder, because eating disorders thrive off of secrecy and loneliness. And so yeah, I absolutely am not certified, and I never have claimed to be. This channel is to help people, to help me as best as I know how to do. But no, I am not certified, nor have I ever been claimed to be. So let's move on. Okay, the next thing that people are confused about is Paul really my second husband? For those of you that don't know Paul Green, he has a channel also, I'll link it below, and he's incredible. Paul is our best friend. Paul became Danny's best friend, I think about 6 years ago. And then I didn't end up meeting Paul until 2 years ago, even though he was Danny's best friend for all that time. But that was back in the time when I would never leave my room and I hid from the world and I didn't know anybody. Paul is now my manager and my best friend, and of course Danny's best friend still. And we've become kind of like a little trio. And so we've always joked that Paul is my second husband. Now, Paul is not really my second husband, but he is. Paul is not my second husband, but he's my second husband. So I hope that clears that up. Next. This next one is not going to be appropriate for children, probably. I don't know. Okay, this next one I have to take some responsibility for. It has to do with sex. I get a lot of people asking, how is it that you think you're pregnant? How is it that you think you had a miscarriage? How is it, how do you deprive Danny when you never have sex with him? Because a long time ago, I admitted to you guys that Danny and I have been married for 13 years, but we've only had intercourse a total of maybe 12 to 20 times, somewhere in there. And like sometimes I feel like sometimes I wish I wouldn't have said that, but then at the same time I don't, because there are so many people out there that struggle with the same issues that I do, especially like if you've been sexually abused. It is so difficult to have sex when you've been sexually abused, especially when it literally affects your body. And I have that. I have a problem called vaginismus where I am very, I have PTSD basically in my vagina. That's what it is. And my vagina closes up when anything comes near it. So that makes intercourse really difficult. I also have a health problem called endometriosis, which makes sex very painful, very painful, very painful. So I get a lot of comments out there being like,
Danny's totally gonna cheat on her if he's not already. How could he not? Men need sex like every day. And what a bitch that she would never give him sex. How dare she do that?
So those are the reasons I wish I wouldn't have said anything. And so to clear this up once and for all, and from now on, I don't think I'm gonna be talking a whole lot about details about sex, but I think I should clear this up considering I'm the one that opened the door in the first place. Okay, so Danny and I do not have intercourse, but Danny and I have sex in a different way that is very possible for me to get pregnant. So that's all I'm gonna say, and I will also say that I'm not a horrible person and I don't deprive my husband, and all of those judgments can go right back into your pocket and use them on somebody else, or don't use them at all, or take them and write them on a piece of paper and then put the piece of paper on a bonfire and watch it burn and watch the smoke go up into the sky, into the air, with all of your bad thoughts and your dreams that you are rude to people. He's fine. Okay, and this last one is the one that makes me the most angry. This is the one that I have to address because it has been eating away at me for so long. So for those of you that don't know about this, I don't have my real teeth anymore. I got dentures. These are all fake teeth. They're all dentures. I'm getting permanent dentures really, really soon, actually. These are just temporary ones. And back when I was getting those, I started a GoFundMe account and asked for donations because back then we didn't make a lot of money. We couldn't have afforded to do it. We still couldn't have afforded to do it. It was $40,000 to do what I need to do for my teeth. So we started a GoFundMe account and we raised, I think, around $2,500. And then I had an anonymous donor come in and donate the rest of the money. So that anonymous donor ended up donating $37.5 thousand, or am I good at math anymore? I don't know. So then a few months later, after I got these dentures, we found out that it's actually only going to cost $30,000 total and not $40,000 total. And since then, a lot of people have been attacking me saying, what did she do with that extra $10,000 that somebody gave her? Oh, that poor anonymous donor that donated the money, what did she do with the $10,000? What a selfish biatch she is. Guys, the only reason I said that it was an anonymous donor is because the person wanted to remain anonymous to you. I know who the anonymous donor is. It's somebody very close to me, and I absolutely gave that $10,000 right back to them. And I have to clear that up because that drives me insane when people make that assumption that I would just take that extra money and use it to buy clothes or my house or other things that other people have accused me of doing. I would never do that. I gave the money back, and even if that donor had been anonymous to me as well, I would have done something good with that money and donated it somewhere else or something like that. I'm not that type of person, and it really sucks that people even think that I am, but I guess that's why I'm making this video, because a lot of people think a lot of things about me, and I've been holding these things in for months and months, and it's been eating away at me, and I think that that's where I've lost my passion, and that's why I've been so up and down on my decisions on what to do with my channel. And so that leads me to what I'm gonna do with my channel. For those of you that made it this far, that care, I think maybe I should make a separate video actually. I don't know, because what if not everybody watches this long? Because a lot of people click out after like 5 minutes, and I get that, I know, it's fine. So maybe I'll probably make another video about that. It's been a really rough time for me lately, and I've been relapsing like crazy in all of the departments that I could possibly relapse. Eating disorder, self-harm, depression, anxiety, all of suicidal thoughts, hearing voices, all of those things. So it's been a really good time for me, and I have not felt safe to talk to you guys about it, and I'm gonna go make a video about why, and I hope you'll go watch it. So, okay, so that's all that I'm gonna clear up for today. If you have any other confusions about me that you'd like to know the answers of, please tell me in the comments below. For my sanity, for my sake, I feel that this is something I need to do right now. So please don't get mad at me, no matter how much you love me and care about me. Please don't be disappointed that I made this video. This is something that I thought long and hard about that I need to do for myself. So, okay, so I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. And remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye!